Hey everybody, it is September the 28th, 2020. This is Dr. Wes Fryer, and I thought I'd just do a quick video to talk about this app called Jumbo. I have been using this for a few months now, and it really is, I think, a helpful app that has a free level. You don't have to pay for it, but also has a paid tier that's kind of interesting. You get to decide within a range how much you want to pay. And it really gives you advice about the privacy settings that you have in things like Facebook and Google and Instagram, other websites that you're using for social media and for search and for things like that. And I think it's worth checking out. So I'm going to go ahead and just show it to you briefly. This is an article from The Verge. I don't remember exactly where I learned about this. This was from April of 2019, and it just describes Jumbo as a powerful privacy assistant for iOS. And you can go to their website, which is just jumboprivacy.com. And you put your email in, and then they'll give you information about how to download the app. So I'm actually in the app right now, and you can see that I don't have everything turned on as far as what you can have it do for searches and for deleting. But here's what's so cool is that it gives you these recommendations, and then it will describe for you what it thinks you should do and why. So this says, Google saved a lot of your past searches. Don't let advertisers know everything based on your search history. So I'm going to go ahead and choose auto delete. And so that's a change that I haven't had, with my account before. Now here's one about maps. I thought I had actually set this before, but maybe it's because my account got disconnected. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do want that to auto delete. Google doesn't need to save all these places where I've been. And so this is also saying that, I don't know how this is different. Just that Google Chrome is sharing browsing history. The thing I'm not going to delete is YouTube. I really do. This says YouTube saved a lot, 15 plus of your searches. I want to continue to benefit from that because I learned so much on YouTube based upon, what I've looked at and I've searched for before. I'm also going to leave this on. Maybe this is something you want to turn off. It says YouTube's keeping track of every video you've ever watched. That's actually good. I want to use that algorithm, so I'm going to ignore that one. But then it says voice recordings and, Google's employees don't need to listen to that. I tend to be kind of generous when it comes to, I guess, the, help the developers sorts of things in, Apple TV and iOS and things like that. But I think I agree with this. I'll choose to stop this tracking. And then it says YouTube searches are saved and used for tracking purposes. I don't know that I really need that for tracking. I want it for recommendations. So I'm going to stop tracking. And then it says Google serves your search queries indefinitely. Okay, fine. Now this is interesting. This is exactly why this Jumbo app is so great, because if we didn't have some kind of guidance, kind of holding our hand and stepping through, and I consider myself a fairly savvy person, I might not know this. Okay, this could remove some functionality from a Google Home device and limit the Google Assistant experience. Are you sure? Okay, I'm going to actually cancel that because I do just really love my Google Home. And then it says you can subscribe to Jumbo on YouTube. Sure, why not? I'll subscribe to him. So, I ignored several things and I took them up on several things. But, I think that is great. I really, really do think that having that assistance and that help in trying to decide what to do with security and privacy is worthwhile. So I just showed you a few changes that I made. On Google there. Facebook has got the same kind of thing. Lots of different security and privacy settings that you can turn on, and you just might not be sure whether or not you want to do those. So Jumbo is a good way to do that. So I hope that's been helpful to you. And I'm actually within 100 hours of having, what do you have to have? 4,000, just a screenshot of this. You got to have 4,000 public watch hours a year in order to monetize YouTube. So I was like, oh man, I'm close. I'll make a new video. So, hey, that's right. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I have just a super eclectic, YouTube channel where honestly, I'm publishing more of just Sunday school classes that I teach and workshops that I'm not teaching as frequently. So anyway, it's an eclectic mix of stuff. But if you like what you're finding here, I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.